What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the North Texas Dynasty on College Football 26. It is Steve, and today we are 9-0, still undefeated in the Big 12 since moving here. And we got two games today, one against Julian Lewis and Arizona State, 6-3, a team that gave us a very competitive game last year. We had to beat them with a walk-off touchdown, and we're also playing another conference opponent in Kansas State as we are nearing the end of year 5. One of the storylines, Bryce Baker has been balling with the QB blast. We are the number 4 team in the nation as we are undefeated in the regular season. Bryce Baker might just be a contender for the Heisman. Here we are, undefeated in the conference. Baylor with one loss to us. After that, it's a bunch of 2-loss teams. And here is your current playoff bracket. We would be playing Clemson again if they were to beat the Ragin' Cajuns, as we are the 4 seed. You see USC, UCLA, and Nebraska there in the 8-9 slot. And Arizona coming in 3-2 conference record. They have lost to LSU. They have lost to West Virginia and Texas Tech, but they are on a 3-game winning streak currently. They just beat Kansas State, the team we're about to play. Julian Lewis, senior, is a 90 overall. We know he can move. We know he's accurate. Very talented quarterback we have to play against today. And some other guys like Diawara who are coming back, who we did see last year. So some familiar personnel as the Mean Green host another conference game, trying to stay undefeated in the Big 12. 2nd and 4. Here we go. Baker takes the shotgun snap. The senior gonna find Shakir, Caps on the drag, who accelerates into enemy territory right there. It's a 23-yard gain to start this one. Jermecco Green up the gut. Here is the senior running back who is gonna find some open space. He'll go down for 8. It would bring us to a 3rd and 10 here. Baker out of the shotgun, trying to make something happen. They're sending pressure. A straight out is gonna not find Jimmy Lang, and it'll bring up a 4th and 10 where North Texas is gonna bring out their field goal unit. This is Josh Kopp. It is lined up, and that is no good. An absolute whiff. That might be on me right there, guys. That one is no good. And out comes Julian Lewis and Arizona State, looking to give head coach Stevie Balls his first Big 12 conference loss. Not this year, but ever. Out of this season and last season when we brought our American team to the Big 12. And I'm boasting, I'm bragging. That's when bad things happen. That's a nice run right there for the Sun Devils to get this drive started. At the 50-yard line now, Julian Lewis from the shotgun. Going to go with a read option right away. A block comes in, and he is showing his mobility, wasting no time. That's another first down for Arizona State. 2nd and 4. Stadium is pulsing here. Shotgun. Here comes the snap. Trying to get this one away. Lewis has an open man. We missed the tackle right there, going down on the Big 12 logo. And Arizona State, their first drive, far more successful than ours so far. Sending a blitz on 3rd and 2, trying to slow them down, get some pressure. That's going to be a wide open tight end who gets taken down. Touchdown, Sun Devils. They strike first. Oh my goodness, an absolutely atrocious defensive drive right there is going to bring the offense back out, and Jermecco Green on the screen pass is going to get back into enemy territory. And that's been the thing as the first quarter ends right there. We've been moving the ball today. It's just punching it in. It's getting the points. It's getting the touchdowns. This is basic football 101. That's how you win the game. 2nd and 5 here. Baker going to add a slant to his repertoire. Here, shotgun snap. Gonna go right to him. Branson. It's a diving catch. What a play from the tight end. Green bean throw. And that'll move the drive. But here we go. 3rd and 10. Good red zone defense for Arizona State. Baker gonna take a shot. Diving catch in the end zone. The campus legend, Shakir Caps, adds on to an incredible season so far, leading us not only this season in yards, catches and touchdowns. And Julian Lewis is going to give it right back to it. It's going to be Quincy Whiteout. He just threw it up to him. And that is how you flip this game on its head. Oh my goodness. It was just 7-0 Arizona State. But a quick touchdown, a beautiful throw from Baker, and then Julian Lewis with a terrible interception. We now have Jimmy Lang. Jimmy Lang's going to find the end zone on the drag. It has been a rather quiet season so far for Lang, but getting warmed up just in time. That is how you quickly regain the lead here at home. Arizona State, how do you respond? Julian Lewis's last throw was a duck, but that one much more improved. We are moving the ball. Here is 2nd and 6 on the logo. In mean green territory, Lewis takes the snap. Gonna find a man over the middle, taken down by Kohler, which will get us to a 1st and 10, deep into mean green territory, trying to tie this up before halftime. Arizona State always gives us a competitive game. This one is going to be ran up the gut, tackled for a very nice gain right there, as we have 2.5 left in the first half here. From the shotgun, Lewis, the senior, going to scan his options. They're handing this one off, and that's taken down for a loss of 4. Nice play right there. 3rd and 12 for the defense. This is massive. Stadium pulsing from the shotgun. Lewis looking for a man. That's going to be thrown and contained. And Arizona State is going to be forced to settle for 3 here. Can the mean green disrupt this kick? Stadium pulsing. This would make it 14-10. It's too far inside. No good for Ahmad. 1st and 10, 2 minutes left. You know the aggressive nature. Head coach Stevie Balls, Bryce Baker gonna take off. He gets tackled. Gotta watch that wear and tear. He is getting dinged up a little bit here, as he is a very mobile quarterback. It'll bring up 2nd and 1, running clock. I don't mind getting a free run in here. Jermecco Green gonna find the little open space there was there. That's gonna be a timeout for Arizona State. 1 minute, 2nd and 6. Baker takes the snap, scanning the field, not really finding anyone, but he will have space to scramble out again. Don't get hit, get out of bounds. Nice play there from Baker, refusing to not be a factor in the running game. 50 seconds, we're going back to the run game. Randy Breton subs in, a nice juke from the RB2. Breton picks up a chunk play. We got all our timeouts. 3rd and 1, 2 timeouts left in the half. Can we extend this lead? Baker from the shotgun. It's an open man over the middle. Isaiah Tapp, the wide receiver 4, brings that one in. And he'll bring up a 2nd and goal here. Baker from the shotgun looking for a man. Baker thought about the scramble. Is going to wait for the play to develop. Shakir caps again. And oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, there's no bar left on the season for Baker. That's a lot of wear and tear. We got to take it easy on our Heisman candidate. I've been trying to grind his stats, but the wear and tear is catching up to Baker. We got to be careful. 3rd and 3 here to open up the second half. Arizona State, can we get a 3 and out here? Over the middle, that one is going to be caught. Arizona State going to move the ball. Definitely not out of it here, only down 2 scores. Here's 1st and 10. 7.5 left in this third quarter. That's a nice spin move out of the backfield, and that'll burst ahead. Multiple gains right there. That'll be 15 to 20 yards. 3rd and 13 here. Can the defense step up and make a play? Lewis from the shotgun, looking over the middle, scanning the field. Can pressure get there? Lewis gonna take a shot to the end zone. Had a man, but he slightly overthrew him, and we will take them, holding them to 3 again. They could miss. I don't think they will, but 21 to 10. We can manage that. It is up. It is good. 21 to 10 is your score. I feel like we're a touchdown away from really putting this one out of reach. 4 minutes left here in the third quarter. Baker gonna audible out of that play. Gonna find a drag here for Branson. Taking the snap. He's gonna hit Branson. Overthrows him. It'll bring up a 3rd and 4 here for Baker. From the shotgun. Multiple running backs behind him. They're sending pressure over the middle. He's got Alexander Marler, who's going to go ahead, take advantage of that open drag. Baker with 150 and 3 touchdowns. Got some rushing stats as well. Speaking of rushing stats, Jermecco Green going to go down 4th and 1. And you know what? I don't care. Wear and tear. Bryce Baker, QB blast. 4th and 1. We need it. This is stupid. This is risky, but it's a guarantee. Just go down. Go down. What is he doing? I don't know why I wouldn't let me slide there. That'll pick up the first down. Baker, light green on the wear and tear. I'm worried about him. I'll be honest with y'all. 3rd and 3. Playoffs around the corner. Here's another drag. That's going to be Jimmy Lang again moving the chains. And I think that one will take us to the 4th quarter. 20 seconds left. 1st and 10. Baker looking to scramble out again. Does he have the open space? And he does find a first down. What a play there from Baker. Staying aggressive. Here is your 4th quarter. Just need a couple scores, a couple stops. This one will be over. 1st and 10. Baker out of the backfield. It's going to be Caps. Can he get touchdown number 3? Not quite able to find the hat trick there, but we are close enough in. Can we just stat pad Bryce Baker enough to get him the Heisman? Here comes the QB blast. Baker's going to find a touchdown, and this one is probably going to be over. 28-10. Arizona State would get it to a 4th and goal here with 5 minutes left. Can the defense finish this one out? Showing up when it matters most. Julian Lewis goes down, and we will stay undefeated in this regular season. In comes Isaiah Irwin. This is a junior transfer backup. He's 87 overall, almost as good as Bryce Baker. I'm confident in his ability as well. He's probably going to be the starter next year, so here's probably a sneak peek for Isaiah Irwin. He has scramble ability as well. He will go down here on the sack. I tried to test out the mobility there. Did not work out how he wanted, but check out this 3rd and 20. See if he can weave his way into potentially picking up some magic here. Irwin drops back, takes a shot over the middle. It is caught by Isaiah Tapp, the wide receiver 4. We did sub in all our backups. And on 4th and 3, let's check the mobility. You wouldn't do this in real life, but it's an 18-point lead. Irwin is going to show you he can move quick. He can pick up the QB blast. Here we go. Bright future here for North Texas. 2nd and 3. 2 minutes left. I just want to test him out. I just want to play around with the new QB. Going to throw up a straight shot. Immediately finds Isaiah Tapp again. Irwin is moving the ball down the field. Here comes the QB blast. 1st and goal. Isaiah Irwin has enough. Green open field. And you gotta feel good if you're a North Texas fan. God forbid something happens to Bryce Baker and he's not able to play in a playoff game. I think Isaiah Irwin is more than capable, but inexperienced, and that's what it comes down to. Bryce Baker is the leader. He's been the captain of this team the last 4 years. We want to finish strong and get him a national championship. As he is the player of the game, we will likely be rising in the Heisman ranks as well as potentially, hopefully, in the top 25. We might stay at number 4, who knows, but we are 10-0. We have not lost a regular season game since year 3, ladies and gentlemen. 10-0, and I do think this pretty much solidifies we're going to the SEC next season. I don't care what happens. We're going to the SEC next season. Bryce Baker, proven to be excellent. Jermecco Green, pretty solid day on the ground. Bryce Baker as well. Isaiah Irwin, of course. Shakir Caps, 2 touchdowns, did his thing. Jimmy Lang, would love to see him get more warmed up. Isaiah Tapp probably earned some more minutes today. He had some really good reps. And then defensively, we took care of business. We held him to 10 points all game. We did our thing. And now we are 10-0. 2 games left before we are back in conference championship in a playoff game, rounding out the career of Bryce Baker in year 5 of the North Texas Dynasty. Here we go. Kansas State, 6-4, not a bad team, 79 overall. They've lost to Baylor. They've lost to Arizona. They did lose to Arizona State, so they're on a 2-game losing streak, as they also lost to BYU. And now you get to play against us, number 4 team in the country. Hate to see it, but can't overestimate or underestimate any of these conference opponents. You got Isaiah Hui is going to be their sophomore, a dual threat quarterback. You've got Stephen Abamiri is going to be their halfback. 2 touchdowns in that last game. Mazeo Correa, 94 overall receiver, is definitely going to be their biggest weapon, their biggest threat. And here we go. 4 10-0 teams with Oregon, LSU, USC, and us. Pittsburgh as well. They're at number 6 in the country. Clemson just behind us at number 5. Playoff bracket is going to primarily remain the same here as we're about to check it out. See, Wyoming has made the top 25. That's pretty crazy. No Tennessee in this top 25. We are still the only undefeated team in our conference. Baylor with 1 loss. Boise State not doing well, which we hate to see. I wish we could play them in a Big 12 conference championship. That would really extend the rivalry, be pretty epic. And right now it's Clemson again that we'd be playing against. Rice is going to be your 12 seed in. Miami or Texas or Oregon. That's 3 of the teams I hate the most in this mode. Would be our second round matchup. I'd be cool with any of those 3. Here we go. Last game of the video, last game of the day, another Big 12 game, not our last Big 12 game. We got Colorado in the next video, and then it'll be conference championship weekend. But we go to Kansas State to play the Wildcats, the Mean Green. We've got them in purple and silver. We're going to be in all green. I really like this uniform matchup. Obviously, we got a lot of aura on the field in general. Head coach Stevie Ball's looking to sweep the Big 12 in the regular season one more time. 10-0, 6-4, 2-4 conference record for Kansas State. Looking to get a win, taking down a top 4 team in the country. Here we go. Out comes Kansas State. Single back formation, 1st and 10. They're going to keep it on an option play. We're going to miss a tackle. Get them down. We're in the rain. Make them fumble. That is going to be Hui, who can move a little bit right there. Picks up the first down. 2nd and 4. 7 minutes. Calls for the motion. They're going to do another option keeper for the quarterback, and that is seeming to be their approach today, is just keep it with QB1. 1st and 10. More formations. We're going to go with a toss to the outside this time, and that's going to be taken down Rico Wooten in the backfield right there, the junior. 2nd and 12. It's a 2-yard loss. Defense starting to get warmed up a little bit here in the rain. Shotgun snap for Hui. Looking for a man. Hui is going to get tracked down, and that's a sack. Rashad Battles is there to take him down. 3rd and 18. 5.5 left in this one. Hui is going to take the snap. 5.5 in this first quarter. Hui looking for a man. Hui's under pressure again. Hui is going to get taken down after crossing the line of scrimmage. No sack, but we will get them off the field. And Bryce Baker comes back onto the field. Here we go. In all green. One of his last chances in his Heisman debut. Baker takes the snap over the middle. It's going to be Marler. That's a nice juke move, and that's a nice drag, getting us to a 3rd and inches opportunity. This would be Baker. Taking the snap. We got a read option. He's going to audible it to some slants. Baker going to take the snap here. Takes it, looking for a man. A quick strike. Daryl Branson makes a man miss. Branson runs out to midfield. What a heads-up play for the tight end. It would bring us to a 3rd and 13, though. Kansas State holding strong here at midfield. Baker takes the snap. Looking over the middle. Going to try and make some magic happen here. Baker tosses it down the field. Nothing home, nothing doing. That'll drop dead. 4th and 13. Stephen Tobin will punt it down the field. And he gets fouled on the punt. You got to be kidding me. We will take that bailout any day of the week. Kansas State fans are pissed. It's just been that kind of season for the Wildcats. And back comes Bryce Baker in the offense. Randy Bertone on the field. Baker going to hand it up to him. Randy Bertone is going to have a nice gain on the ground. He is certainly a future RB1 of this program. What a talented kid. Still coming in on the HB slip screen. He's going to field this one. Does he have the blocks? He's got to have to make one man miss. Doesn't quite do it. It'll be 1st and goal, though. 3rd and goal here for the Mean Green. From the shotgun, Baker looking for an open man. Throws it up. Branson is going to drop it. And North Texas will settle for 3. Bryce Baker's wear and tear looks awful. We're going to try and knock this one in. Here is Josh Kopp. I don't think he's missed all season. In the rain. This one a little too powerful. We cut it inside. I hate kicking in this game. It's so awful. Approaching the end of the first quarter here, Kansas State. Play action. It's going to be Hui's going to be taken down. That's going to be Caleb Thomas, the freshman in the backfield, gets a sack. A 5-yard loss, and that'll be the end of the first quarter here at Kansas State. All zeros on the board right now. Other than the rushing yards, I'd say we're outplaying them pretty thoroughly up at this point. 3rd and 15. Can our defense get them right back off the field? Hui from the shotgun takes the snap. Looking for a man. Going to take a shot downfield. This one is going to be deflected. A little bit of a scare there, but still a 3-and-out punt. and back comes out North Texas. Here is Bryce Baker, slightly shaken up from the last week. Burp, still got a little bit of wear and tear. Takes the snap on 3rd and 2. Looking for a man. This is where we turned it over last time. Oh my God! Interception from Baker. He threw it right to him. Not a smart pass, a dumb throw rather, and it does not work. Kansas State back out onto the field. They're going speed option, and that one's not going to work out quite well for you. Hui going down in the backfield. Loss of 4. 2nd and 14 for the Wildcats. Takes the snap. Hui gets rushed right away. It's a screen concept that's going to work and go for a big gain, making up 13 of those yards. It'll be 3rd and 1. Single back formation. Here comes the blitz. They're going to QB sneak it short. 4th and inches, and Hui and the Wildcats will punt. Been a whole lot of defensive football in this one. A lot of bad offense, rather, as we're throwing up a shot. Jimmy Lang! Got it! No shot! I did not think he was catching that. What a play from Jimmy Lang, and just like that, we're moving the ball. In comes Jermecco Green on the read option. Green is going to find a hole. Touchdown, Mean Green. Jermecco Green in the all-green uniforms, and North Texas will go up 7-zip. Here is Hui looking to respond for Kansas State. Going to take the shotgun snap here, looking for a man. Hui is going to step up and throw it right to Fabian. Interception for the Mean Green, and we're taking over. We could flip this game on its head right away just ourselves. Bryce Baker, shotgun snap approaching, takes it. Looking for a man. He might try and scramble away with this one. Can he add to his touchdown total? He'll be taken down. 3rd and goal now for the Mean Green. Baker kind of falling apart. I don't know how he's doing it. Just hope he can last till playoffs. Jermecco Green is taken down. Timeout, Kansas State. You know the aggressive nature of head coach Stevie Balls. We're not kicking 3, especially after missing that 1 field goal. We'll try again. Jermecco Green from the 1-yard line. 4th and goal. He's short. Turnover on downs. Kansas State gonna have it on their own 1-yard line. Still 7-0. They hand it up to Gut, and that'll get them out. That'll get them a 9-yard gain. 2nd and 1. They have not ran the ball much, but they could. They've been running a lot better than we have, honestly. That one's gonna go up again. As I say it, I jinx it for him. That's gonna be a timeout off the 3-yard loss. Here is 3rd and 4 from the shotgun. Hui. 1.5 minutes left in this first half. Gonna take the snap. Hui under some pressure, not really, has all day, but he scrambles back into pressure anyway. It's a safety. A dumb play right there for the sophomore. Devontae Carlisle will get the sack. 9-0 now for Baker. Can we go add another touchdown? Baker gonna scramble out, throws up a bad interception. I don't know if Bryce Baker's gonna win the Heisman, guys. I'll keep it a buck with you. We're up 9-0, but those interceptions have been bad. Only reason Kansas State is competitive in this game. 1st and 10, minute left in this one. Here is Hui, looking for a motion man. Takes the snap, playing zone. Gonna take a shot up to, no, he's wide open! Touchdown on the very next play! What a beautiful concept for the running back to send us into halftime. We're trailing the receiver on the deep pass. Instead, it's going to be the running back who's on the trail short of it. No one there, wide open, no defense, and Kansas State is right back into this. It was 9-0. It could have been 17-0 or even 16-0. Instead, it's 9-7. After those interceptions, we're putting Isaiah Irwin in the game. Irwin, let's see if he has some big plays. Gonna throw one on the run right to Kansas State. And maybe it's not a Bryce Baker problem. Maybe it's a Stephen Ball, head coach Stevie Balls, playing with the controller, the user. It might be on me, guys. I don't know. We don't want to lose our first Big 12 game this way just because I'm throwing some really bad passes. 3rd and 8 here. The defense has been remarkable regardless. Do whatever you can just to get to the end. 3rd and 8. Trying to advance to 11-0. We'll send a blitz. That's going to be a dropped pass. That's going to be good defense from Mike Strange. And Isaiah Irwin will get another chance, another crack at it. His first pick of the year. This time it's going to be a beautiful comeback run for Marler. Marler! And Marler's got open space. He's gonna take it the distance. What a play! North Texas back up 2 possessions in a sloppy game in the rain right now. 2nd and 6, approaching the 2-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go back to the run game. That's not going to work. We get the pressure back there. Rico Wooten having a great day. It'll be 3rd and 9 for the Wildcats. Here is Huey taking the snap. Game is not over. They go with the screen pass. We are there on it. They're going to punt again, 4th and 7. And now we have an opportunity. Irwin, take us home. Show us you got what it takes. 3rd and 9 from the shotgun. Irwin looking for a man. He's going to have Caps. It's going to be well short. We're not going to do anything stupid here. We'll punt it back to them as well. Water break. 3rd and 5, Kansas State. Here is Huey. 3rd quarter. Still looking for something. They're going to take the snap here. Huey looking for anything. Huey's going to take off. Huey's going to be short, tackled down Ray Kohler. They will punt again. Another 3rd down for North Texas. Been a stalemate. Defensive game. 3rd and 3. Irwin looking for anything. Irwin is going to have a wide open Shakir Caps, who will pick up a really big gain there, and that'll take it to 1st and 10. That'll be the end of your 3rd quarter. North Texas hanging on, trying to keep their dominant, undefeated record alive. It's going to come down, as we're spreading the ball out really well, it's going to come down to this last 4th quarter. 9-point advantage here for North Texas. Here's 1st and 10. 8 minutes left in the game. Irwin looking to add to his touchdown total. Irwin's going to scramble. Irwin going to take it himself. A 7-yard scramble right there. 2nd and 3. 2 running back formation. We give it to the RB2. Randy Bretone is a nice juke move. Randy Bretone is so quick, so elusive. Touchdown, Mean Green. Up 23-7 now, and a 3rd and 10 opportunity here for Kansas State. It is starting to get out of reach for him. That one is complete, but well short. Very good contain right there, and I'll bring up a 4th and 6. Maybe we see a potential game-sealing turnover on downs here. 4th and 6, Kansas State not out of it, barely holding on. The screen is gonna get contained. Ray Kohler gonna bump off the blocker, and that will be the end of this one. North Texas is 11-0. Down goes Kansas State. Down goes Arizona State, and we are just a couple of games away from being back in the college football playoffs. Thank you guys so much for watching. Y'all stay blessed. I appreciate the support recently. We got more March Madness videos coming out soon. Peace.